Most people think that aging comes suddenly, but in fact, age rarely changes a person in one day. Much more often, this is the result of thousands of small daily decisions that accumulate over the years. At the age of 60, Yose Montilla looks and lives the way many people dream of looking and living much earlier. And the most interesting thing is that his approach to preserving youth is not related to any secret techniques or expensive technologies. On the contrary, his lifestyle proves that health is based on simple actions that most people consider too ordinary to be taken seriously. Watch the video to the end and you will find out exactly which secrets of youth and energy give such incredible results as this man's. So, let's get started. The first thing that distinguishes Yose Montilla is its attitude to nutrition. Today, many people perceive food solely as a source of pleasure. Food manufacturers know perfectly well how to force a person to eat more than he needs. As a result, the modern human diet often turns into a set of foods that overload the body and force it to work to the limit. Yose Montilla adheres to a simple meal, and this is much more important than it might seem at first glance. Simple food usually contains fewer unnecessary ingredients and undergoes less industrial processing. The body spends less resources on dealing with the effects of malnutrition and leaves more resources for recovery. Interestingly, many people are trying to find the perfect diet, although it is much more important to adhere to the principle of stability. The body likes predictability. When nutrition remains clear and balanced over the years, the body works more efficiently. Gradually, this is reflected in weight, energy levels, skin condition, and overall well-being. But proper nutrition alone is not capable of preserving youth. The second important element of Yose Montilla's lifestyle is regular exercise. With age, a person begins to lose not only muscle mass, but also the ability to perform habitual actions without unnecessary effort. Many people notice it too late. They think that old age begins with the number in the passport, although in fact it often begins with the refusal to move. Regular workouts work as a reminder to the body that the body needs to stay strong. Each time during physical activity, the muscles receive an incentive to maintain their function. The heart works more actively, and the metabolism becomes more efficient. There is an interesting observation. People rarely age at the same time. One person's heart function begins to deteriorate earlier, another's joint condition, and the third's energy level. But physical activity has a positive effect on almost all body systems at once. That is why it is often called one of the most profitable investments in your own future. At the same time, it is not a record load that is important, but regularity. The body reacts much better to constant movement than to rare bursts of activity. It is the habit of exercising for years that gives results that become noticeable decades later. Another important part of Yose Montilla's lifestyle is cardio and outdoor activities. At first glance, walking looks like too simple a thing to seriously affect your health. But this is where many people make mistakes. The most powerful habits often look too ordinary, so people underestimate them. While walking, the heart, blood vessels, muscles, and respiratory system work simultaneously. Blood circulation improves, cells receive more oxygen, and the body maintains natural motor activity without excessive stress. However, walking has another important effect. They help fight chronic stress. Modern man is constantly under information pressure, notifications, news, work, endless tasks. All this makes the nervous system work almost without interruption. The problem is that the body does not distinguish well between real threats and constant psychological stress. It's the same alarm for him. When stress becomes chronic, it begins to accelerate many aging processes. Walking outdoors helps break this cycle. They give the brain the opportunity to switch, reduce the level of internal tension, and create conditions for recovery. That's why people who walk regularly often look calmer, more energetic, and younger. But there is another factor that plays an important role in the life of Yose Montilla, and they talk about it much less often than about sports or nutrition. It's about the wife's support and common interests. At first glance, this point may not seem as important as physical activity. However, many studies show that the quality of relationships is directly related to life expectancy and health status. When there is a person nearby who supports your habits and shares your values, it becomes much easier to follow a healthy lifestyle. You don't have to constantly struggle with the environment or explain your decisions. Useful actions are gradually becoming a natural part of life. In addition, the support of a loved one makes it easier to cope with difficulties. And the ability to survive stressful periods without serious consequences is one of the signs of healthy aging. Common interests create an additional effect. When people spend time together, move in the same direction, and enjoy socializing, it has a positive effect not only on mood, but also on the overall quality of life. And the quality of life and longevity are much more strongly connected than many people used to think. If you look at the lifestyle of Yose Montilla as a whole, it becomes clear that his youth is not the result of any one secret. It consists of several simple habits that work together. Simple food helps the body not to waste unnecessary resources. Regular workouts keep you strong and resilient. Cardio and walking support the health of the heart and nervous system. And the wife's support creates an emotional foundation for maintaining all these habits. The story of Yose Montilla reminds of an important thing. Youth rarely depends on luck. Most often, it becomes the result of daily decisions that seem insignificant today, but over the years, they add up to health, energy, and an active life. And perhaps this is the main secret of people who look younger than their age. They are not trying to cheat time. They just give their body reasons to age more slowly every day. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video, which has now appeared on your screen.